Welcome in on your Saturday evening, wherever you may be streaming from. Remember, this is the 6+ edition, and I know we are live on Facebook right now as well. But if you want to watch it back, you can download the 6+ app where you can catch all your news, any stories you missed, and of course, sports that will be coming up shortly here. But let's break down the temperatures for today because we are warming more above the average for this time of year. And I say warmer temps, but don't let that discourage you. It feels absolutely amazing outside. We hit a high of 84 degrees today, again trending slightly above the average, 10 degrees below the record. So that's great news. At least we're not talking record-breaking temperatures. Temperature of 55 degrees for our over 52, let's say 52 today recorded. 55 is where we are normally, and we're nowhere near the record of 37. So we're not freezing cold. I promise you we are just right. Me and Adriana joked about it, how we were like Goldilocks and the Three Bears for this weather we have been seeing, because it's been absolutely perfect for us all. And we're going to hang on to those east winds up to about and slightly over 10 miles per hour. So with the breezy conditions also, it feels comfortable as you step throughout the day. And we have plenty of sunshine to soak up as there's no clouds present for your Saturday. We did have some gusty winds earlier. They have now calmed down across the area. Winds were gusty up to about 20 miles per hour as we expected. And we're going to see winds calm into tomorrow, and then they're going to remain breezy. But over the next few days, that warming trend does continue. So for Sunday, expect a high of 85 degrees. By Monday, a high of 86. And then by Tuesday, we're headed into those upper 80s once again at 89 degrees. And then even by midweek, we're reintroducing those low 90s. And if you're in the south, you are familiar with temperatures like this. We know that we normally don't get a lot of the cool air until later on in those winter months. But the reason why we're seeing such warm temperatures now is because we are in a La Nina pattern. So we are expected to see warmer and drier conditions across much of the state of Texas, really across much of the southeast. We're not going to see a lot of rainfall present. So that also brings up the threat for wildfire danger continuing to spread. So even though it's beautiful weather, you want to be mindful of any outdoor burning because those fires could spark and spread very easily due to the dry conditions we can expect not only throughout the rest of this week, but for much of the winter months. That will be the case since that La Nina is present. But here's your update on the tropics. We still are in hurricane season. Luckily for us, though, we're coming out of peak hurricane season as we step through the rest of October again and into the latter part of November. The peak hurricane season is ending, but remember, hurricane season is still underway until November 30th. And then even after the season is over, it's not uncommon for a storm to form. Well, it is uncommon, but it's not unlikely for a storm to form later on in the season as well. And I mentioned this because we have new tropical development that we are tracking. Now, 15 named storms so far this season, 10 hurricanes, and 4 out of those 10 hurricanes were major hurricanes that caused a lot of destruction, left people without power, damaged homes, and more as we were tracking those deadly storms that came across our areas. But luckily for us here in Central Texas, we have been in the clear of those hurricanes. So that is some great news. And the storms that we're tracking now, we are in the clear of as well. And that's Tropical Storm Nadine. It has already moved inland, still maintaining its tropical storm status, but it is not expected to impact our area in any way. Max sustained winds right now at 45 degrees. Winds are up to about 13 miles per hour as the storm moves west. Well, moving 13 miles per hour, I should say. Here's Hurricane Oscar right now. Oscar is moving west at 10 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds of 85 miles per hour. It is a Category 1 hurricane, so this makes our 10th hurricane of the season, as it's not going to enter into the Gulf and it's going to stray away from the East Coast, which is great news. But here's why. We're not seeing a lot of warm air present, or warm sea surface temperatures, I should say. But where we look where Oscar is positioned, that's where those mid to low 90s are for those temperatures in the sea. And that's what a storm needs. They need warm water in order to continue to fuel itself. But as we look near the Gulf of Mexico and along the East Coast, because we got that front that cooled our temperatures down, it did the same across the seas. And so as we look into the Gulf of Mexico, we're seeing a lot of cooler temperatures in the upper 70s and even along the East Coast, we're seeing upper 60s. So that's great news for us because hurricanes really can't develop in those cooler waters. They need warmer water to thrive and continue to strengthen. And we don't have that for our area. So no threat is posed to the U.S. at all from these most recent storms. And that is some great news to share. And as we head through the rest of the week, we're going to have great weather to enjoy. Plenty of sunshine out there for all of us. So I hope you all continue to plan those fun fall festivities. Remember, your 6 News Weekend crew is going to a haunted house. That's a show you definitely don't want to miss.